Hi Titans, my name is Roy Lau and I'm your ASB president, and I'm here to convince you on why you should consider joining SEC. SEC members are chosen in two different ways, elections and appointments. During elections, candidates will campaign for a week and then make a speech to the entire student body. For appointed positions, candidates will make a presentation for a panel of SEC members. Now, let's hear from some current SEC members on their SEC experience.
Hi, my name is Laura Wang and I'm the sophomore site council rep this year. What I do is I attend a monthly site council committee meeting where we look at a lot of events and provide our student input on it. And we also look at student data, such as things like semester grade data.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jocelyn, and I'm one of the Sports and Spirit Commissioners on Gunn SEC. My role comprises mostly of planning spirit rallies, including the fall, winter, spring, and then later on we might have a summer rally. My work also includes a lot of planning the night rally during HOCO and SPROCO throughout the year, as well as supporting any other spirit events around campus.
Hi, my name is Do-Yoon Kim, and I'm currently the Green Commissioner. My job as Green Commissioner is to manage the overall sustainability practices at Gunn and plan sustainability events such as Spirit Swap and Earth Week.
Well, my name is Richard De La Garza. I'm the junior class president for the 2025-2026 school year. And a lot of what I do revolves around the junior class. That's HOCO, that's events, that's dances, prom, big one right there, class council, and many, many, many more stuff.
Hi, my name is Dante Chung, and currently I am the junior class vice president. So think of us class vice presidents as essentially a second class president. We get help with representing our class in class council. We draw up the agendas for class council. But also, a special thing about class vice presidents is that we have to help take the meeting minutes and post them all throughout so that everybody knows what happens. We're the note takers of the class.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ellie Hu, and I'm the freshman class president. Here in SEC, my main role is to lead our class's class council and then also planning a lot of fun events for both class-specific and also school-wide.
My name is Aiden Farr. I am the freshman site council representative, and I represent the freshmen at site council meetings.
My name is Elijah Williams.
And I'm Nico Cortez.
And we're some of your Gunn diversity commissioners.
A major part of our job is to promote inclusion on campus and make sure everyone feels seen.
Whether that's through connecting with clubs, hosting panel events, or hosting T&U segments, we're all about making sure every culture feels seen and represented here at Gunn.
My name is Esther Lee, and I'm the ASB secretary. So my job include recording official meeting minutes in our official meetings, contacting and managing clubs, and also creating surveys.
I'm Owen. I'm one of the school's publicity commissioners. What we do is we make posters, graphics, and reels to publicize the school's events.
I think the best part of being on SEC is just the community that we have. And I'm sure that's an answer you'll hear a lot, but I promise you it's because it's the truth. The community that you build on SEC throughout all these events and throughout all these different things that you're putting together, I think is so magical and so wonderful.
I think what I love the most about SEC is the community that I have with the people there, as well as how much I'm able to contribute to this Gunn family. Something that I care a lot about personally is belonging, which is why I ran for Sports and Spirit to begin with. And as we all know, the Gunn slogan is "You Belong." And a lot of what I do is to try to kind of perpetuate that message. And of course, the family I have on SEC seniors, and all the kids on SEC on its own is very, very special to me. And the bond that we have just by working together for a greater good to some extent really just makes the experience very enjoyable.
Well, before joining SEC, I had a lot of things I wanted to achieve as Green Commissioner. And by joining SEC, I was able to get to those goals with a really strong support system. Everyone at SEC, it's a really small community, and we all work together towards similar goals that we want to achieve. And I really enjoyed being in this group that will support me towards my goals.
It's definitely got to be the environment. It's high stakes. It can be stressful at times. So, I mean, it's hard, but at the end of the day, it's always worth it being in an environment. A lot of people going through the same pressures as yourself, and with that, you build a community and a sense of yourself.
Two quotes that are said to me about SEC really explain why I love it so much. The first one was said to me by Ms. Hall. Essentially, she said to all the people running for elected positions that being part of student government is not about checking off some boxes for high school. It's not about adding to your resume with whatever position you got. nor is it about the popularity you get from being elected. Rather, student government is about serving the people. It's about representing the people of whatever community you're in, whether it's your class, whether it's the whole student body, whether it's some underrepresented group, or whether it's the school board itself. And really, I think that's what really resonated with me when I ran for this position. I wanted to be part of that. And that's why I love SEC so much. But if it's not about any of those three things mentioned before, then what is it about? Well, I think that second quote really explains it. It was said to me by my predecessor in this position during the training period, and he said to me that SEC is really about making your own work. In SEC, you make your own work. That's what he said. I think this shows why I like SEC so much, because if you choose to not make that much work for you, so be it. You're not going to achieve what you really wanted out of this. But if you pour your heart and soul into an event or a implementation of whatever into SEC, and you put 110% of that, and just generally, you do as much as you possibly can in that role, then everyone in SEC is going to recognize that. And they're going to acknowledge that 110% you put into your role, that effort, you just losing sleep over whatever it is you want to add, they're all going to recognize that. That, I feel, is one of the most rewarding parts about SEC.
The most enjoyable thing about SEC to me is meeting a lot of new people, especially people in other grades, and also obviously planning a lot of really fun events.
I like being introduced to new people and projects because when I came into SEC, I didn't know many people at this school, and I really enjoyed meeting everyone in SEC because everyone was so welcoming.
I think my favorite part of being on SEC is the friendships and bonds we create that I feel will take us throughout life.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts about Gunn is definitely the bonding, whether it's going out to eat after a long event or just sitting there hosting tables like for the welcome back dance. I think working together with different groups of people has been part of my most enjoyable parts of being at Gunn.
So I think SEC is definitely an incredible experience for me. It made my junior year way better than I thought it would be. And the most enjoyable thing I gained from SEC is the friendship and connections I've made through this class. So all the people around me, they're so kind and supportive. At the same time, they're also really motivated and hardworking. They all wanted to make the school environments better, and that also motivated me to do the same.
For me, it's definitely like actually seeing the event happen because there's a lot of like effort needed to plan and like organize an event. It's really nice to see it when it pays off.